Hey, how's it going? Dave2D here. In front of me are some white gaming laptops, and each one of these has like a regular edition, like a black or a black and red version, but these are kind of like the special or limited editions. And here's the thing, when you see a picture of these online, because we're so used to just black laptops, these really stick out, right? They stick out as being like something special, something unique. And for people that are interested in this kind of design aesthetic, this stuff looks really cool. But having handled these laptops for a little bit in real life, I've noticed that different brands handle their special edition or limited edition products differently. So these are the P65 from MSI, which is kind of like the GS65 kind of prestige or premium edition. And this is the Helios 300. So they have a black and red Predator Helios 300 that is really common, and then they made a special edition of that. And then we have the Mercury Razer Blade 15. So this is a device that's normally black and green from Razer, but they have a white and silver version. Okay, first I'm going to talk about the special edition Helios 300 from Acer. This is the cheapest of the bunch, but they did a really good job on this thing. It's a white and gold theme, plastic build with this kind of white pearlescent plastic. The gold accents are uniform in color, and what I mean by that is that regardless of which kind of gold accent you're looking at, whether it's the logo, the hinge, or like the accents here and there, it's all the same color of gold, which is something I think that is important when it comes to making a special edition laptop like this. Now inside we have a white keyboard. The backlighting is white. There's gold accents on the trackpad, on the keyboard. It's a great gaming laptop, just like the original black and red version. It's just that this white and gold version looks so much better. Now Acer took it to another level. Included in this box is a white AC adapter and a matching mouse and a pair of headphones. It's little details like that that make this special edition actually feel special. I think this laptop here amongst these three sticks out as being a really complete and well thought out package. Next up, we're going to talk about the Mercury Razer Blade 15. So this device isn't white, it's silver. Now the normal Razer Blade material is this anodized black aluminum, but you can't anodize aluminum white. You can kind of etch it and give it some texture so that it reflects light a certain way, but you can't really apply a coating of white onto aluminum using anodization. So what they've done here is they've kept it silver, but it's a really bright finish, and the white accents from the keys just make it look like a white laptop. The actual finish itself feels slightly different from the black Razer Blade. This has a smoother feel to it, and it also doesn't show fingerprints nearly as readily. Like any of those black anodized aluminums, like you touch them, your fingerprints show up really easily. This is basically fingerprint proof. It's tough to see any kind of smudging on this material. It's a nice material. The top surface is missing that glowing green Razer logo, and instead it's been replaced with this more subtle polished silver logo. It still looks cool, and it's distinctly the Razer logo if you look at it on the right angle, but it's not as obnoxious as a glowing green triple-headed snake. The keys on the keyboard, they're white, and the Razer chroma lighting that goes through it, I think it looks really good. It's just something that's personal preference to me, but I love the way that the RGB lighting shows up on this keyboard. But everything else on this laptop remains the same between this and the regular edition. It's just the aesthetic is obviously different. Okay, last laptop is this, the P65 from MSI. So this is, I've saved this one for last because I felt like this was the one that kind of disappointed me a little bit. If you're interested in white laptops, the P65 might have caught your eye because it's a reasonably well-priced laptop for the hardware that you're getting in a thin and light chassis like this. The thing is, the process that they use to make this thing white is different from these two. They're using some kind of spray, so whether it's paint or some kind of coating, it doesn't look as refined of a product as the other two. There are parts of the laptop that look like they could have used an extra coating of paint, and if this was black, it would have been able to hide those blemishes really easily because black paint tends to hide things in shadows and stuff, but because it's white, those imperfections are more noticeable. And then another thing, the trim on the top lid is silver, and on the original GS65, it's this gold color, but there's a lot of gold going on in this laptop as well. They got the gold logo, the gold accents on the sides, but that top trim and the trim around the trackpad are a silver finish, which doesn't feel right to me. And I know some of you guys are like, who cares, right? It's still an awesome laptop, it still looks pretty cool, but the thing is, people are buying this for basically one reason, aesthetics, right? Like you're purchasing these special edition or limited edition versions because they look a particular way, and when you're spending that kind of money, you want it to look as perfect as possible. Now that's not to say that the P65 is a bad product. It isn't. It's a great product, and it looks pretty cool still, but it's just not as perfect of a white laptop as the other two. Like I feel like these guys did a much better job. The other thing I want to talk about is wallpaper choice. So the Acer laptop comes with this wallpaper that looks perfect for this color scheme. scheme. The bright white that looks like it's cracking out of those polygons looks awesome with the white and gold. And even their software has a white and gold theme going on. So they obviously put in the time and effort to make this special edition feel special. Now, one thing I noticed that on all of these devices, because the feet at the bottom of the laptop are not black, they show dirt more readily than dark colored rubber feet. So keep that in mind if that matters to you. In terms of pricing, these are all new products. This one's actually unreleased as of today, so I'm not sure of the exact pricing for these. I'll drop links down below for all three of them, so if you're interested, you can check those out. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.